In example 4, we're computing average rate of change for a function expressed as a formula. We want to compute the average rate of change of f of x, which is equal to x squared minus 1 over x, on the interval between 2 and 4 inclusive. Now the interval is saying that the x values are going from 2 to 4. So the first thing we can do is we can start by computing the function values at each endpoint of the interval. So we're going to replace x to be the first x coordinate, which is 2. So we're going to plug in 2 in for x and then simplify. So 2 squared gives you 4 minus 1/2. Rewrite 4 as a fraction with a common denominator becomes 8 over 2. So 8 over 2 minus 1 over 2 gives you 7 over 2. So what that means is that f of 2 is going to equal 7 over 2. Next, what we're going to do is then we're going to use the endpoint of 4, and we're going to plug that in for x. So we're going to find f of 4. We're going to plug in x to be 4. 4 squared is 16 minus 1/4. Finding a common denominator, which is 4, we get 64 over 4 minus 1 over 4, which then equals 63 over 4. So now we know that f of 4 is equal to 63 over 4. Okay, now in step 2, now we're going to compute the average rate of change. So we're going to take the value of f of 4 and subtract the value of f of 2, meaning that's the output. And then we're going to divide that by the inputs, which is 4 minus 2. Now, since we found the results of f of 4, we know it's 63 over 4. Minus, we know that f of 2 is 7 over 2. So we can go ahead and subtract those fractions. So we have to find a common denominator. So if we want to find a common denominator, we have 63 over 4. We want this to be 4. So 2 times 2 is 4. 7 times 2 is 14, which gives us 49 over 4. And so that's how we're getting this step here. So we have 49 over 4 divided by 2. And then we can write this as a division statement. We can say 49 divided by 4 divided by 2 over 1. And remember that when you divide fractions, you take the reciprocal of the divisor. So it's 49 over 4 times 1 over 2, which then becomes 49 over 8. So therefore, the average rate of change is 49 over 8.